Hi folks, today is our lesson 12, page 32, total communication. We're continuing with the practice of our presente simples in Portuguese, plus present continuous, and we have the adjective degrees. And we're going to see now, before going to the dialogue part 5, okay, I will present the adjective degrees in Portuguese, okay? This structure is easier than in English, okay? A lot easier. Usually we use mais, which means more, it's in parentheses, or menos. Menos means less. Then you have more or less. Mais ou menos. Okay? And we use them before the adjective. No matter, that's interesting, no matter if it is a short one or a long one. It makes no difference. Okay? Let's see some examples. For example, in line 1, I put there, Mario é alto. Alto means tall. It also means high for other things, but for people, tall. Né? Mario is tall. Mario é alto. Ok? Mario é mais alto do que o Paulo. Mario é mais alto do que o Paulo. Ok? That mais is more. Okay? Literally in Portuguese, Mario is more tall than Paulo. Instead of say taller, okay, you put that ER to change the adjective, the short adjective. We don't. We simply put more. No matter if the adjective is short or long. More tall, more important, more comfortable, more easy instead of easier, okay? Then in Portuguese, it's easier for you to use that. It's more or less, okay? For example, short, for example, if I say that Paulo é baixo, Paulo is short, okay? You can say that Paulo is less short, ele é menos baixo, or more short, mais baixo. Less short or more short, we put in Portuguese, literally. Okay? So let's continue there. In line 1, Mario é alto, tall. Mario é mais alto do que o Paulo. Do que means than. Then you say Mario is tall. You see the translation there. Mario is taller than Paulo. Mario is taller than Paulo. Okay, but we don't say that taller than Paulo. We say literally that Mario is more tall than Paulo. You see how we say? It's completely wrong for you, but that's the way we say in Portuguese. Okay? I believe in Spanish, in Italian, that's the Latin structure. Right? It's different. Okay. Let's see something else. Let's go to line 2 for more example. I put there, aquela casa é cara. Cara means expensive, but cara also means your face. That's interesting. Aquela casa é cara. Okay? That house is expensive. That house is expensive. Aquela casa é cara. Ok? Aquela casa é cara. Esta é mais barata. Esta é mais barata. Barata is cheap, feminine. Pode ser barato is also cheap when something masculine. So that house is expensive. This one is cheaper. You say cheaper? We don't say cheaper. Literally what we say in Portuguese is more cheap. You understand? More cheap, not cheaper. That's in Portuguese. All right? I put it there to give you an idea. So, aquela casa é cara. That house is expensive. This one is cheaper. E essa é mais barata. Mais barata is cheaper. All right. Okay, let's see now in line 3. Paulo é baixo. Baixo. Baixo means short. He's not tall. Paulo é baixo. Paulo is short. Ok? Paulo é mais baixo do que o Mário. Paulo é mais baixo. Literally is Paulo is more short. More short. You see that? Instead of shorter, Paulo is more short. Literally is this. Than do que o Mário. Paulo é mais baixo do que o Mário. Okay? We'll see. Let's see. Paulo is short. Paulo is shorter than Mário. But as I said, you don't use that er for short adjectives, okay? Or more for long. We put more for both. Short or long makes no or less. More or less. So it's a lot easier for you to use in Portuguese the adjective degree to make comparisons, right? Okay, repeating again. Paulo é baixo. Paulo é mais baixo do que o Mário. Paulo é mais baixo do que o Mário. Okay? So, Paulo is short. Paulo is shorter than Mário. Okay? Let's see now a long adjective. In line 4, I put there, aquele carro é confortável. Confortável means comfortable. Okay? Pay attention that confortável, we put N before the F and not M. That word comes from Latin, comes from French. Okay? So it's similar in both languages. Aquele carro é confortável. Ok? Aquele carro é confortável. And I put that esse é menos confortável. That car is comfortable. This one is less comfortable. This one is less comfortable. You can say that one is more comfortable. More comfortable. Seria mais confortável e menos confortável. This is like an English, more or less. Less comfortable and more comfortable. Okay? That car is comfortable. This one is less comfortable. Got it? Okay. I put here in line 5 the adjectives grande and pequeno, grande and pequeno, are irregular. Grande means big, large. Okay? Pequeno means short, small, short, okay? But they are irregular. We don't use mais or menos, okay? Seria more or less. We don't use for these adjectives. For grande and pequeno, okay? We say maior. Maior for grande. Grande, we cannot say mais grande. In Spanish it's possible, but not in Portuguese. We say maior, not mais grande. Okay? And we say menor. Menor for pequeno. Menor for pequeno. Menor. We cannot say mais pequeno. No, it's incorrect. Okay? Mais pequeno is incorrect. It's correct in Spanish. Interesting. But not in Portuguese. So, don't make confusion. Right? You say maior. Maior is something big. The biggest. You know, in politics, the guy that is the mayor of the city, right? Mayor, if you return to Latin, mayor means the biggest. It means maior. Because the mayor is considered the most important person in the city. That's why he is the mayor. But we don't say that in Brazil for the mayors. Okay, here is prefeito, is another word. But just to tell you that maior, okay, in English you have the letter Y instead of the letter I, but it in the past was Y. But they decided to drop. They decided to drop the letter Y in Portuguese. All of them. Because they decided to replace it for the letter I. Because I in Portuguese all the time the sound is I. I. Okay? Like to say mayor, seria o maior. Okay? You can use even for superlative. Okay? All right. There are interesting things in Portuguese. So we say maior in order not to say more grande, mais grande. Okay? We don't put that more. We're going to say maior. It's irregular. And we say menor, menor, for pequeno, pequeno. Okay? Pequeno means small, little, right? I put here. We say maior for grande and menor for pequeno, pequeno. Grande means big, large. You see the name in the border between United States and Mexico, you have Rio Grande. What it means, Rio Grande? It means big river, large river, big, grande. Okay? That's it. That grande comes from there, from Latin. Rio Grande, Rio Grande. Okay. Then grande means big, large, enormous. Something huge. Okay? Pequeno. Pequeno means small, little. Right? Pequeno means small, little. Okay? All right. Then it's just a little bit of grammar in order to give you an idea of how to use the adjective degrees, especially comparison. As you can see, it's simpler than in English. To learn that in English, there are many, many details that the guy has to learn, to understand. For Brazilians, it's more difficult to learn adjective degrees in English because you have many details in that rule, and so it's more complicated, right? Okay, let's go now to our next page. The next page is the continuation of that dialogue, is part 5. Okay, let's see it. Okay, then in that page 33, we have the dialogue. Is line 8, because in our last lesson we stopped in line 7. Okay, it's just a continuation. The guy from the real estate, letter B, is telling the person interested in the house and in the apartment, he was talking about the house in this case, he said, além do fato de que há uma escola no bairro. Because he said in the last lesson that the district, the neighborhood, was safe. And besides the fact means além do fato. Fact is fato. Besides the fact that there is, que há, there is, exists, a school in the neighborhood. Besides the fact that there is a school in the neighborhood. Okay? Além do fato de que há uma escola no bairro. So it's very convenient. It's safe. It has a school. Probably other things. Then the guy says, sim, yes. Qual o tamanho dos quartos na casa e no apartamento? He asks. Sim, qual o tamanho dos quartos na casa e no apartamento? Tamanho means size. So I put there, yes, What's the size? What's the size means qual o tamanho? Qual é o tamanho? What's the size of the bedrooms, dos quartos, in the house and in the apartment? Okay? The guy would like to know about the size of the rooms in the house and in the apartment, the bedroom. Okay? All right. Then the guy says, os quartos da casa são maiores do que os do apartamento. Os quartos da casa são maiores. Maior, aquele maior que eu falei, the plural, the adjective has plural in Portuguese, okay? It's not like in English that you don't have any variation. But it may be masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. That's the difference. So the guy says, os quartos da casa são maiores. Maiores mean bigger than or larger than. Okay? Bigger or larger than. The house bedrooms are bigger than the apartment bedrooms. Ok? Os quartos da casa são maiores do que means than, os do apartamento. Quer dizer, the rooms of the apartment. Ok? The bedrooms in the house are bigger than the bedrooms in the apartment. Okay. Then in line 11, the guy asks, tem armários embutidos nos quartos? Tem. Tem armários means, are there closets in the bedrooms? Are there closets in the bedrooms? Okay? Closets in the bedroom. Well, we say armários embutidos, because when you say closet, it is implicit that is armário embutido. But here in Brazil, people don't understand that. They have a distortion. When they say closet, they just understand that walk-in closet. But it's not all the time the closet is a walk-in closet, right? But they understand when you say armários embutidos, it means your closet, okay? But armários literally is wardrobe. Some people have wardrobes in the apartments. They buy wardrobes. Okay, it's something that you practically don't see in the United States, at least. It was very hard to find. Everywhere we could find closets, so it was easier for the person who is renting a place, because it's more interesting. And here in Brazil, not all the places have closets. You must bring your wardrobe. Sometimes they have a large space, but no closets. You must bring your wardrobe. Okay? You must bring your wardrobe. Well, then the next question is, qual o tamanho das salas de estar e jantar? Oh, excuse me, I skipped one line. Line 12 now. The guy said, tem armários embutidos nos quartos? Are there closets in the bedrooms? And the guy says, sim, yes. Tem grandes armários embutidos nos quartos. Yes. Tem grandes. Tem grande means there are large closets in the bedrooms. There are large closets in the bedrooms. Now, line 13. Qual o tamanho das salas de estar e jantar? How large are the living room and the dining room? How large are the living room and the dining room? Okay? Qual o tamanho? Literally, the guy is saying, what is the size? Tamanho is size, okay? But I'm translating in the way you say in English. but literally is what is the size of the living room and dining room. Okay? Or how large are the living room and the dining room? In line 14, the guy from the real estate agency says, o apartamento tem uma sala conjugada de estar e jantar. O apartamento tem uma sala conjugada. Sala conjugada for you is what you call combo, okay? It means that the apartment has a dining room, living room combo, okay? Okay, this is sala conjugada. It's a combo, right? O apartamento tem uma sala conjugada de estar e jantar. But the house has them separated, okay? Separated. Yes, it's different. There is a dining room and a living room. They are separated. But normally in apartments, some people are nowadays having or using combos, right? In order to make it easier to use the space, which is not so big or large as in the houses, né? Ok? So, o apartamento tem uma sala conjugada de estar e jantar. O apartamento tem uma sala. The apartment has. But the apartment has a dining room, living room combo. Ok? Mas a casa tem as duas salas separadas. But the house has them separated. Literally there is that the house has the two rooms, the living room and the dining room, apart, separated. Okay? All right. And then in line 15, the guy that is interested in renting says, okay, vamos vê-los. Okay, vamos vê-los. It means, okay, let's see them. Let's see them. Okay, let's see them. Okay, I'm going to read again the white part in Portuguese, just to practice a little bit. Part 5, line 8. Além do fato de que há uma escola no bairro. Além do fato de que há uma escola no bairro. Neighborhood. Line 9. Sim. Qual o tamanho dos quartos na casa e no apartamento? Qual o tamanho dos quartos na casa e no apartamento? In line 10, the guy says, os quartos da casa são maiores do que os do apartamento. Os quartos da casa são maiores. Maiores is the plural for maior. Maior. Os quartos da casa são maiores do que os do apartamento. Then the guy asks, tem armários embutidos nos quartos? Tem armários embutidos nos quartos? The guy answers, sim. Tem grandes armários embutidos nos quartos. Sim, tem grandes armários embutidos nos quartos. In line 13. Qual o tamanho das salas de estar e jantar? Qual o tamanho das salas de estar e jantar? And the guy says, o apartamento tem uma sala conjugada de estar e jantar. Tem uma sala conjugada. Is the combo, right? Mas a casa tem as duas salas separadas, apart. Mas a casa tem as duas salas separadas. Okay? And in line 15, the guy says, okay, vamos vê-los. Vamos vê-los. They were just talking about, right? But now the idea is to see them. And the guy says, okay, let's see them. right? Okay, well, this is the end of this. It will be continued, I put there, in our next class. If I put everything here today, the lesson would be very long, okay? Because you need to observe and study the adjective degrees, the comparison of the adjective degrees, okay? So I hope you, if possible, to subscribe the channel, give your like or your dislike, all right? And I hope to see you in our next class. It will continue that situation. More details will be given about the house and the apartment, and we're going to have some comparisons. Okay? The adjective degrees will be used. Okay. I hope to see you in our next class. Thank you.